G'day legends, Kiive Audio are back with a brand new plugin and I'm really excited about this one because it's a channel strip and I absolutely love working with channel strip plugins because they're easy to use, they make the whole process really streamlined and you can get sounds dialed in very quickly. And what's really cool about the K Strip is it's not just one channel strip, you actually get 3 different styles of channel strips built into the one, which is really awesome and really versatile. So we're going to check out Kiive Audio's K Strip right now. And after you watch this video, if you feel like picking up a copy of this plugin, there will be a link in the description below. Using that link does help support this channel because a small commission does come back from any sale. And that is just a great way of showing your support for the time that goes into making videos like this. Okay, so this is Kiive Audio's K Strip. We've got a preamp section, which is for adding harmonics and saturation to the sound. And then we've got our EQ section, which is a 4-band EQ with high pass and low pass filters. We also have our compressor section, which has a trusty mix knob and a sidechain filter as well. And down the bottom here, we've got a transient shaper. Above that is a gate. And we also have an analyzer here so we can see the transients coming in and we can dial this gate in really easily. Up the top here, we have our metering section, which we can switch between input and output metering. We also have a phase flip button. And there's also a stereo width section so we can widen sounds out, but we can also control which frequencies get widened with this high pass filter down here. And of course, it's got oversampling up to 16 times. There's input and output trims as well. Everything you need to dial a sound in quickly. Now here's the other cool thing. I mentioned that you get 3 flavors in one with this plugin. Now if we come up the top here, we can see these are in N mode, which I think you can guess what that stands for. It looks very Neve-ish. And we click this arrow, we jump over into A mode, and I think you can guess what this looks like. It's very API looking. And if we keep going over to our next one, we have S mode, very SSL style. So we've got 3 classic console sounds here to play around with. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna test this out on a couple of sounds in a mix that I have here. I've got a country song and there's a few things that need to be dialed in and I think we can do this pretty quick using the K Strip on a few sounds here. So this is what it sounds like currently. Pretty fat track, but just a little bit murky. It needs a little bit of tidying up. So let's test out the K Strip on a couple of sounds. I'm going to start with our snare drum first. Dial in a bit of saturation straight away by pushing that drive knob up. We've got sidechain filters down here, so if you didn't want to saturate the full signal, you could dial that in, and then we can push odd or even harmonics up the top here. That's sounding cool. Let's get some EQ in here. It's a bit simbly though. Let's get this gate going. Pretty clean gate. That sounds pretty great. Got a transient shaper down here. Let's flick this on. Push a little bit of extra attack and sustain, sounds pretty nice. Let's get some compression on here. That snare is sounding so much better. That was super easy to dial in. Snare sounds great. We didn't have to go searching for a bunch of plugins. We could just do it all in this one channel strip. Let's dial in this kick drum. For this one, I'm going to put everything into A mode. Let's get the gate on there straight away. Let's just dial this in. All the bleed's gone, kick sounds punchier, sounds good. Okay, let's check out our overheads. They don't sound too bad, but I think we could liven them up a little bit. Let's stay on the N mode for this one. maybe add a little bit of drive to them. I like the way that just makes the cymbals just sparkle a little bit more. Tiny touch of compression. That sounds killer. Let's just do a little bit of shaping to the actual drum bus as well. For this, I'm going to keep it in N mode for the saturation, but on our EQ, I'm going to go with the S mode. Just some gentle shaping with the EQ here. Something that's cool, you can grab these channels and you can rearrange them. So let's put our compression before the EQ for this one. And we're going to go with A mode for the compressor on this one. You can also choose between a hard, a medium, and a soft knee for this. So let's go with the medium knee. Definitely bringing those drums to life. Let's bypass all of our K Strip plugins on the drums at the moment and see what we've added to it. So quick and easy, and we've already got these drums sounding so much better. I feel like we could clean up these electric guitars a little bit. All right, let's tidy this guy up a little bit. Cool, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's dial in the guitar on the left now, but let's use the S mode for this one. Let's bypass K Strip on both of those rhythm guitars. Much cleaner now. It's really woolly sounding before. What about on some keys? Let's go with the S mode for our harmonics. Got that mix knob right back down there. See if we can get this to cut through the mix a bit with some presence. Let's go with the S mode compressor. Let's put this before our EQ. Just use that compression in parallel, just a little bit of it. So we've got the sparkle now. I think that's going to help it cut through the mix now. So I think that's pretty cool. I can hear that the bass needs tidying up though, so let's check out this bass guitar. I actually really love Neve style EQ on bass. I think it's just a great way of dialing in a good bass tone. It's making the bass feel deeper, just a big scoop out at around 400 Hertz. Just really making way for other sounds in the mix. So that move there has really cleaned this whole mix up, and that's just so easy to dial in and sounds so nice. I love the N mode on this, it sounds so good. Okay, check out this acoustic guitar because it's a bit of a mess really. Sounds pretty good on its own, but in the mix, it just occupies too much space. We need to clean this up and just make it sparkle a little bit more. So we're mostly hearing that percussive shininess of the acoustic rather than just taking up all of that low mid information. Let's use A mode for this because I feel like we're going to get a nice sparkle out of the top end on this EQ. That's real silky. There's the mud. I really like the S mode compressor for acoustic guitar. The A mode was adding a little too much grit to the sound just then. That little bit of extra width sounds really nice just then. So this definitely helps the acoustic to stand out in the mix a little bit better now. That's super cool. And again, using K Strip to brighten up this picking guitar. Have a listen to what this sounds like. Adding a little bit of sparkle and pick sound to it helps it cut through the mix and sound really nice. Okay, let's bypass all of our instances of K Strip and see what we've added to this mix. That sounds like a massive improvement to me. The mix is no longer muddy. We've got a little bit of clarity, a little bit of excitement going on. And that was all just by using K Strip on a bunch of different sounds. So just a really good plugin. It's so easy to dial in a sound and you've got everything you need at your fingertips here. Saturation, EQ, compression, transient shaping, as well as adding stereo width to your sound, as well as the ability to arrange all of these modules in any order that you please. This is a no-brainer to me. It sounds great. It's easy to use. I think Kiive Audio have done an awesome job with this one. So one more time, let's bypass these plugins off and on, see how it sounds. So I think that speaks for itself. You can hear how much better, how much clearer the mix sounds just after using K Strip on a couple of different sounds. So if you're thinking about trying this one out for yourself, make sure you use that link in the description below. Kiive Audio do offer a 14-day free trial for all their plugins. Definitely recommend you go and test it out. If you like it, grab a copy of it. And again, using that link in the description below does help support this channel. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support this channel in another way, hit that link in the description below to my website. Go and pick yourself up a sample pack or a mixing course. And if you're keen to check out another awesome Kiive Audio plugin, then check out this next video coming up.